Hi there. So I was just thinking today, I used to love going traveling. I used to love going on these journeys. Going every summer my mom would plan this trip for our summer vacation. And we'd take about 3 weeks and we'd go over the road. My dad was a farmer, so he would plant in the plant in the spring and harvest in the fall. And he would have a few things to work on during summer, but for a brief window in the summertime, we would go on these trips. We'd get in the family station wagon. We'd go out across the land, stopping at campgrounds, putting up our pop-up trailer, and we would just keep on rolling. And I remember this one trip, we set out in a direction to the Grand Canyon. And we were heading down from Canada. It's a long journey. And along the way, we stopped at like Mount Rushmore, and we drove through Colorado, and we had this great trip. And we were down south somewhere, really, really hot. The air conditioning stopped working in the station wagon. Imagine 6 really, really warm people sweating like crazy. Windows down, immense heat. But we set out on this journey and we were having a great time. And everywhere we stopped was another amazing leg of the journey. And was another amazing view, another awe-inspiring moment. But the journey there was not always easy. You're smelling fumes from the car coming in the windows because you got all the windows down. You've got the brother or sister that annoys you, but you're trusting in your 2 leaders in the front seat to get you there. My dad was nervous about every trip that we went on, about things breaking down. He would get sick to his stomach about it all. My mom had an eye for adventure, and she loved to put together those AAA ticker tape things that just trip tickets would tell you where your next part of the road was, and we'd have the big rallies road map out looking at all the different places to stop on our journey, and we'd look along the trail and see if there were any points of interest. The one great thing about my mom is that every single year she would plan from beginning to end where we were headed on a trip. And she would say, oh, we'll take this route and we'll run down this highway and we'll get over here and then we'll stop at, Aunt Mabel's place, and then we'll go to down to the lake and we'll spend a day there, and we'll go to the family reunion, and then we'll head out west, and then we'll keep on going and we'll come up the coastline and we'll go back in a big loop. But the wonderful thing about that adventure is my mom would tell us the vision. She would tell us the vision of where we were going. And I was fascinated by that vision. Every time that she would come up with vision, it would paint a picture of adventure. It would paint a picture of something that was just around the bend that was going to happen. Or just over that hill, or that through that valley, or over that mountain, or through that desert. We were going to see new things that we had never seen before. And in business and in life, that has translated to a lot of things for me. And it's made me ask questions. Where am I painting a vision? Where am I helping people to see the future possibility with what I'm doing? Now, I don't have a problem with visioning. It's actually the only thing I'm probably made to do. But a lot of people have trouble with vision. A lot of people have trouble capturing their vision and making it come to the ground and actually doing something about it. But I just want you to think about vision for a minute. What is inspiring about what you want to do? What is inspiring about where you want to go? Because you can have all the things ready and set. You can have a vehicle, you can have all the gear, but if it just sits in your living room or is loaded in the back seat of your vehicle or is on board with you, but you never turn that key of the vision moment, it's useless. And you can have all this vision in your head and in your heart about where you want to go, but if you never bring it down and actually make it something that people can enjoy, then it's useless. It doesn't have value. So I want you to think about, what is it in my life? What is it in your life that you can have a vision for and then create value around that? And if you're a leader of a company or a manager or an owner, you need to think about, where am I going? And how do I tell that story to the people that I work with and who work for me? How do I tell that story to the people I want to collaborate with and have them understand what the vision is? If you haven't pulled over on your journey to think about mission and vision, then you need to do that. Because if you don't know where you're going, how do you expect to lead others? If you don't know where you want to be in the future, where you want to end up, the value point that you're striving for each day, then how are you going to unite a team around it? I think you should stop, pull over, put the remote down, walk away from your computer, get outside, get some fresh air, go on a walk, think about what it is that you want to do and where you want to go with this. If you can't answer that question right now, then you need to leave right now what you're doing and get out and think about it. Because if you don't have a vision, then you don't have any place to take this business of yours to. And you need to do something with that. So let's get out and let's find a vision. And then let's clarify it and bring it back to the team. Hope that helps today.